What is up, guys, and welcome back into episode 4 of Flipping from Zero, where I started with no money, found some items from around my house, flipped them to generate capital, and we are continuing to flip that money over and over again. Today we're starting with $40. We're going to hit some stores in this video. We're going to sell some things and continue to build up that capital, build up that inventory, and showing you how to start a reselling business from zero. Let's go. Just listed all that bin stuff the other day, and we're already selling some stuff. We already sold one of these little runners for Christmas for 12 bucks. Then if I can find it, we sold the otter box. I think it's in here. Yep. We sold this bad boy for $17. So we'll go get these packed up and we'll add to our total profit. Also, we're just going to round those numbers up. I'm tired of doing the decimals and doing the cents. Like, that was kind of tiring last video, and it took a lot extra to edit. So we're just going to round. I think I had like $40 and 40 some cents. We're just going to round down and say $40, and we'll round up or down depending on if it's over or under 50 cents. So just want to put that out there. We're just going to round to whole numbers because I can't be doing these decimals anymore. Plus $10 on the otter box. Plus $7 Christmas table runner. All right, so that brings us up with $57 in the bank plus all of that inventory. Now I'm going to head off to a bin store with my dad. It's 50-cent day at one of the local ones, so we're going to see what we can get. This one's kind of hit or miss, so we'll see what we find. It definitely was not hit or miss today. Like, this was on 50-cent day, and this place was absolutely loaded. As you saw, I just found a dog harness, and then we got an iPad case. We got this pillow cover, or maybe that's a purse. I don't even remember. But this stuff is 50 cents. We got these USA bunting flags. Got a bunch of those. Those will sell really good next year around 4th of July. Maybe a little sooner. We'll have to see. We got another iPad case or Samsung case. One of those. Those are always $10 to $15. Next, we got this dog cone here. I don't even think I'm going to be able to show everything I got. I got so many wall tapestries and flags. It was not even funny. Then we got these see-through balloons, which I'm going to sell these in lots. Each one of these has 100 to 200 in them, and I'm going to sell them in lots of 500. Some more bunting flags, some more other flags. These are Aloha flags, some other backdrops. Those are all $10 to $15. We got some blacklight flags in here, some seasonal pillowcases. I mean, lots of stuff that's going to be $10 to $20, and you cannot go wrong when it's 50 cents. Or are these some wings for Halloween? I might have to take those. I feel like someone's going to pay those. We got a 3-pack of art. That looks like a Mercari item written all over it, like the Mona Lisa with a dog on it. Going in, I knew I only had $57 to spend, but I didn't realize I was going to go over by a little bit. We'll touch on that in a bit and what I'm going to do about it. Here's another cart. We had 2 full carts almost. We got this filter, and that last one we had a desk mat, phone holders, and then we also have this water timer that should be pretty good. This is a TV mount, I think. Those are always $20, $25. A lot of higher end items here in this second cart. Got another dog cone here, reaching down. What is this? A pool temperature gauge thing, I think. So that should be pretty good. Usually $20, $25 probably on that. This is actually a remote starter for a golf cart, so that should be pretty good. And then lastly, I found these otter boxes sitting on top. I went a little over, unfortunately. We are -4 because I spent 61. We had 57, but we'll make it right back. Yes, I definitely need to organize this stuff better. This is the first bin haul. This is the second one. This is still the Goodwill bin stuff. It's kind of all just laying here. I got some tubs, so by the end of this video, we'll have it nice and organized. And I even got an extra rack there I might be able to use. We'll see. For now, this is what we have. But from that second haul, I don't know if I showed these because I was picking up so much on 50-cent day. It's just a blacklight flag, sold for $16. Again, got that for 50 cents. 50 cents on this, and this was a chair mat that goes on hardwood floor, and sold that for $25. So let's go get those packed up. Thought I might have to squeeze this in a padded mailer, but it's actually only going to Tennessee, so it's going to just be $7.20. We'll just throw it in this guy and send it on its way. Plus $10 mushroom flag. Plus $15 desk mat. Again, I just want to mention, if you haven't watched this series before, we don't take out our cost of goods sold because we are constantly just reinvesting everything back into the business. So all I'm taking out of these are fees and shipping. If you want to see more breakdowns on these, watch my last episode. I broke down every single item individually. This episode, I'm hoping to sell some more items, so we're going to just kind of go a little quicker like this. But if you guys want to see more of those processes, let me know if you liked the last episode of me doing that. I'm just trying out all different types of ways to do this series, so just let me know what you guys like best. All right, sold one of those magic remotes that I got. It's LG, I think. I sold that on Mercari. And that was from the 25-cent day bin store. And actually just sold another item same day as that remote. We sold this dog cone for $16 on eBay. Plus $9 profit dog cone and $9 profit TV remote. All right, back at it. Had a great weekend of sales, but we already sold 3 more things from this. And you can see I've already started putting some of it away in a tub. Honestly, it's not all going to fit in one tub, so I'm going to have to get a couple more tubs. We're going to do that a little later. I know I keep saying that. Just haven't had time yet. First, we sold this stand here for $13 on eBay. Next, we sold this water timer here for $24. And lastly, we sold that mic case, if I can find it. I want to say it's in this bag right here. There it is. Yep, we sold this mic case for $22, I think. I could be wrong. I'm going to put it up on the screen, obviously. But this one was from the 25-cent day, and these two were from 50-cent day. So let's go get those packed up. Plus $15 profit on the water timer. Plus $6 profit on the phone stand. Plus $11 on the mic case. And this one's actually going to Guam, so I kind of wanted to explain my thought process here. I always leave Guam and Puerto Rico and the territories on for everything that is under a pound, so that will go the old first class, the new USPS Ground Advantage, because the most it's going to cost to ship you for that is $6.78. So I typically leave it on for that. Anything over a pound, I have a policy to turn it off. But that brings us up to $71 total in the bank. All right, 2 more items have sold. We sold these filters here for $30 on eBay. And then I think in this one, which is the 25-cent bag still, that's why I have it separated, I sold the dog cone for $16. So everything right here is the 50-cent. Everything right there is 25-cent. We're going to get these packed up, and I got a little extra time today. So like I kind of did in the last one of these, I'm going to actually just show you the whole process of shipping these. All right, let's weigh this bad boy. So it's going to be in the 12-ounce threshold, which it looks like I already have on here. And that is going to cost $4.81 to ship, and it sold for $16. Nothing special on this one to package it up. We're really just going to grab a poly mailer that fits it, slap the label on it, and it's going to be that easy. It's a soft dog cone, so it can't really be damaged. If it can't be damaged in transit, let it fly in the poly mailer. Way cheaper than sending things in boxes. Plus, it'll bring your weight down. If I were to send this in a box, it definitely would be over a pound, and it would cost even more. Probably would cost another $2-3. So plus $9 profit on the dog cone. Definitely a good idea to get poly mailers of all different sizes. You can see I have about every size I need. I even have a massive one down there. I've got a bunch of those. And also get the priority free shipping bags as well as their boxes. But poly mailers are really cheap. If you buy them by the hundreds, you can get them for like less than $10 per $100. Definitely cheaper and gets those weights down to save you even more money on postage. This one, a lot of people probably would put in a box, but honestly, this is a very sturdy box. Nothing's going to happen to this. I'm going to just tape this one up. Let's see what the rate is. So we got the 3-pound rate, got the weight and dimensions in there. We can see $29.99 is what it's sold for. We scroll down, we got priority for $7.20. And I only want to check Ground Advantage as well. 807, so we're going to let it fly with priority. And like I said, all we're going to do with this one is kind of just tape up the seams here, and that'll pretty much be it. We get our label, slap it on, get our priority sticker as well. These are free as well. This just helps the post office be able to determine what it is and sort it faster so that your package hopefully doesn't get put in the wrong bin. So I always make sure to put that priority sticker on there, and that's going to be plus $19 profit on this bad boy. I'll try to put the dates up on a lot of these sales so you can kind of see like how often I am making sales. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but as you start to build that inventory up, you can really see how the sales start to really come in more consistently. I'd say I'm probably making about 4 to 6 sales a week now just on this little side hustle apart from my normal business, and we literally started with nothing. And back to the same bin store. This was more like normal, not as loaded, but we still got a decent like half cart full. I actually found some of these boxes I'm going to use for myself because might as well at 50 cents. We got some of these flags everywhere. We got another otter box. That one's a little dinged up, but should still be able to get about like $10 for that. Lots of tapestries. Those always sell really well for me. Anytime I can find some MacBook cases, some iPad cases, I'll take them. This was interesting. Amazon delivery for like flex drivers. That should be able to sell pretty well. Then here on the side, we've got some like dog diapers or dog pads. Those will sell pretty well. I'll lot those up and probably get like 20, 22 bucks for the pair. This was the best find of the day though. We got this filter, and this is going to be a really nice flip for like 45 bucks. All that for $12, so we didn't overspend this time. Kind of funny we're putting the Amazon magnets in an eBay bag, but you can see they sold for $23 and they're going to cost $5.33 to ship. Going to slide them right in there. Plus $15 profit on the magnet. Think about that. We spent $12 at that BINS store yesterday and already made it back on one item. If you guys have not looked up your local liquidation stores, hit up Google, hit up Facebook Marketplace, look up those. They're in most major cities, even a lot of like country areas. These places are popping up everywhere. There's lots of money to be made at them. No, not every single one of them is going to be good, but there's a lot of really good ones, as well as the Goodwill bins. If you have Goodwill bins, that's another place to pick up that cheap inventory just like that. And one item can literally pay for everything. That's why I'm making this series, to show that you don't need to do retail. You don't need to do online. You literally can make a bunch of profit flipping items from these really cheap stores that not a lot of other people are doing. So just get out there and hustle. All right, next we just sold this skimmer angel that we just picked up. Sold that for $13. And then we sold another one of these stands for $13 as well. Plus $7 pool skimmer, plus $6 phone stand. Next, Kohl's is doing their extra 50% off clearance event in store, and they have these boots for $25. So I'm going to buy 2 of them just for this series. That brings us down to $61 in the bank. All right, guys, it is a new day. I think I sold 3 things or so last night that were from this series. But first, I actually want to talk about something big that went down that is going to help us boost up this series. Tell people you know what you do, and you will be amazed the things you get. The school that I coach at got all of these iPads, 200 iPads. No, these aren't actual iPads. I'm not that rich. I wish these were actual iPads. These are just the boxes. If you haven't watched in the past, I talk about how electronics boxes sell well. iPad boxes sell for about $10 to $15, and they were just throwing these away. They gave these to me for free. So this will be a nice little way to generate capital and make about $5 to $6 per box. 200 of these. That goes for like inventory and for like packing supplies. So like, tell people you know what you do, and you won't have to buy that many boxes. Everyone's ordering stuff in the mail from Amazon, from eBay, everywhere. Have them save their boxes. Look at this. All of this is just boxes people have given me. I have like 3-4 people who give me boxes like weekly, and I save all my boxes as well. And I have another area down here. I don't know if I can get to it or not. Here, I break down all of my boxes, all the like non-small ones, like the ones down there. That way I always have the size that I need. And for inventory, tell people you know what you do. People are donating stuff to Goodwill and places like that. That's where you're going and sourcing it. So if you tell people like, hey, I'm looking for inventory, like I'll split the profits 50-50 with you. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes they'll just give you the stuff because they were just getting rid of it. Tell people you know what you do, and you will be surprised the inventory and the packaging supplies that you can get for free. All right, let's gather these couple items up that just sold. All right, so what did we sell? We sold 2 more of these phone stands. Guys, they had like an entire bin full of these, and I only grabbed like 10 of them. I'm kind of mad. I should have grabbed them all because they're flying for $12.99 a piece. And then we sold this filter basket that we picked up last time. And sold that for $46. And then lastly, we sold an OtterBox. Which one of these? Not that one. This one. For $15. Let's go get those packed up. Plus $13 on the 2 phone stands. Plus $8 profit on the OtterBox. And let's show you how we ship this one. This one is just under 2 pounds without anything. Gonna throw it into a poly mailer so it stays under that 2-pound rate, since it is going to Texas. And just like that, it's under 2 pounds. This comes in a nice firm box, so nothing is gonna happen to it. It is literally just a filter. Comes in a nice box. It'll easily ship fine in a poly with that extra little bit of protection. Got our weight and dimensions in there. You can see it sold for $46, and it's going to cost $9.17 ground advantage. And basically what I'm not showing is I kind of just go around and I pick the cheapest option. So you kind of just scroll through here and pick the cheapest option. Obviously, you cannot pick these flat rates unless you use those exact flat rates. So say we pick the padded flat rate, it would have to fit in one of these, which it definitely cannot. It may look like it can, but it's definitely not thick enough. So just be careful on the priority flat rates. They have to go flat rate. So this, my only options are Ground Advantage, priority, and then UPS and FedEx. So you can tell Ground Advantage wins. Plus $31 on that filter basket. All right, and before we wrap this episode up, I'm actually going to get another tub and get all this stuff looking nicer. So let's organize this real quick. Okay, didn't need another tub actually. I decided to just merge all that stuff with all this. So we're not gonna know what's 25-cent or 50-cent bin day. Doesn't really matter though, because we are not counting a cost of goods sold since we are continuing to flip the same money. So we've even got the thrift store stuff in here as well. Not obviously the most convenient thing since it's all stacked in here, but it's not that big a deal. I put all of my flags actually in this little crate here that I had extra from one of these over here. So that's where all the flags are for the most part. Pretty simple. I'll be able to find stuff. You guys will see me dig through it later, hopefully when we sell some more stuff. So that's going to wrap it up for episode 4, Flipping from Zero. Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. Let's run down those final numbers that we have so far and that we've accrued in this episode. We are up to $113 in the bank that we are going to use in the next episode and hopefully buy some more stuff. And on top of the $113, as I just showed, we have accrued all of this inventory from nothing, 2 bins full. We got these up here that I just keep with my boots, and then the 2 Columbia boots that I just got last night, so I haven't listed them yet. So we've got $113 in the bank, and I don't even know how much listed inventory, probably like close to $1,000 in listed inventory at this point, which is pretty crazy considering I've only been doing this for like 2.5 months now. And lastly, in the last video, I asked you to comment what you thought would sell first. Well, it turned out to be one of those Christmas table runners, so no one guessed it. It was going to be $10 to the winner, so I'm just going to pick a random winner, and the winner is Laker is Comp. Congratulations and thanks so much for commenting on my video. Because we've picked up so many items in this video and we've already sold a bunch of them, like it's going to be hard to keep track of what sells first starting the next video. So let's just do anyone that comments anything down below. I'll send $10 to someone, and someone else I'll send a free Moneymaker Millennial Profit bag. So 2 winners next video. All you have to do is comment anything down below and you're entered in a chance to win. So that wraps it up. If you're interested in my cook group Bread and Butter, you can check that out. First link in the description. If you want to check my bags out and support the channel, you can view those at mpmerch.com. Christmas one's coming soon, guys. The Christmas design is fire. I cannot wait to release these. Thank you all for watching. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.